trust you got my updates for the case files?
Yeah, Miguel handed them over to me. What are you doing here?
I actually have a proposition for you, and I wanted to make a specific update in person.
Okay. And what might that be?
Well, I've encountered Gypsy, and she has no recollection of her past memories before last semester.
You mean Samantha? You found her?
Yeah, she thinks she's some regular student at the college. No awareness that she's a replicant or that she's gonna die.
Are you sure?
Positive. That's why I'm here. I've got a proposition for you.
Okay. And what's that?
Guided memory restoration. Carefully reintroduce Gypsy's memories and emphasize the negative outcomes of ISE experimentation in Dr. Arbogast.
And then what? She remembers why she was turned into a replicant and goes crazy in this again?
No. We turn her into a force for good rather than evil. Instill a code. A code of ethics that she will not ignore.
Whoa, Ben. I don't think you have any idea of the repercussions of this proposition of yours could create.
May, how is this any different from you and Miguel?
You know, I think that can work. What happened to trust, May? Learning to trust, and I quote, us. Do you think people like me can't change?
Of course I think you can change, Miguel, but it's different with Gypsy. She's a replicant.
May, no matter how you slice it, you eventually need to tell her the truth. Who she is, why she's here, that she's dying. What's a better way to do that than making her one of us?
Alright, I'll authorize you to begin your program with just a few sessions. But you report to me everything you do before you do it, and detail everything right after. If anything starts to go wrong, you need to let me know as soon as possible. Not when we can't do anything about it anymore.
Understood.
And Ben, if this is your way of trying to make up for past mistakes, don't take it so seriously. I know you've been restrained from doing the things you used to be able to do, but if you really want to make this work, you don't have to make this all about yourself.
Okay. By the way, I'll need to check on Gypsy's case files. We need to check out if she had any run-ins with Amanda Andres.
I don't remember seeing anything about that in her files, but it's in the research facility. I'm also expecting a call from Gloria, so I guess I can ask her too.
Alright, I'm gonna go check the facility. I'm gonna make a write-up of the program and get it to you as soon as possible.
Alright. Hold on though. Was this about a possible altercation near the library Wednesday afternoon?
Actually, it's not a possible altercation. It's going to happen unless we do something about it.
Do you have any more information about it?
Sorry, that's all I got right now.
Alright, Miguel and I will check it out in the afternoon, as it so vaguely states.
Okay.
So, looks like we're gonna go out into the field soon, huh?
Yeah, looks like it, so you better be ready.
Ah, my loyal subjects. Glad to know that you managed to arrive on time for a change.
Where's Allison? Is she using her illusion powers on us right now?
No. She asked for some time off. Being the gentleman I am, I granted her permission. The college is running her doggedly this time of year.
As are you, no doubt.
What was that?
I said, that's true, no doubt.
Ah, I'm so glad you agree. Now, how are you faring with the Filipino organization?
Ah, well, we've been carefully detailing the new structure of FADI and how it is operating. And I must say, it is quite intriguing. Kuya? Brother? Francisco?
Yeah, it was really cool. We got to interrogate witnesses, threaten each other, and gather clues for a mysterious murder. We're just like Mystery Inc.
Excuse me, who?
You know, those meddling kids and their little mutt too.
Who are you talking about? Who are these meddling kids? Are we under investigation?
Kuya, don't you remember? It was my favorite show when I was younger.
Ah, you must be referring to Jabberjaw.
No, I'm pretty sure Jabberjaw was the one with the shark.
Kuya, no! Scooby-Doo is nothing like Jabberjaw. I don't like sharks. Remember when we watched Jaws? Ah, yes, that movie scared you out of your wits. No, Jabba Jabba must have been my favorite show. Wait, when did we get off to this tangent?
Well, it all started when you said dog and pony, which made me think of mysterious murder, which then made me think of Scooby-Doo in the game.
Anyway, what I wanted to know is if you had any future prospects for our company. The truth is, not really anyone at this current point in time.
Well, there is this girl who can manipulate fire, and this guy who can do regeneration.
Fire manipulation, eh? Perhaps. We'll put her on the list and see if we can't convince her to switch sides.
Wait, switch sides? I thought we were all working together. You know, like when Scooby-Doo and the gang teamed up with the Harlem Globetrotters to solve the mystery of the haunted island.
My dear Miss Antoine, I believe you are very confused about the current situation. Francis Corp and Fati are all working together. You are covert operators in this situation.
Wait, you mean we're the ones wearing the mask?
Yes, I've never thought of it that way. But metaphorically speaking, Allison's illusions is our mask. We are disguised. Her powers allow you to sneak about as an innocent light manipulator. Since I control her partly, she and I can slip under Fatty's radar for now. Need I remind you, Daniel, not to ruin this like you always do.
Okay, I got your program to restore your memory approved. So now we actually got to start going through with the project.
Okay, how are we gonna do this?
Well, first off, there are some things I'm going to have to tell you that might seem a little different.
Different? What do you mean?
What I'm about to tell you is going to sound a little crazy.
Oh, May, it's good to see you again. How are things at the ISC?
Things have been going pretty well, I guess. Besides the recent criminal activity, I'd say things have been, gelling pretty well with all of us.
Well, that's good to hear. I hope things haven't been too stressful for you through all this transition.
Not really.
Understatement of the year, of course.
So, how's Europe?
Oh, Europe? Europe's great. Right now I'm at a research center in Holland, and we're running a clinical trial to test treatments for degenerative replicant disease.
I see. Well,
I heard you
speaking...
mentioned something about criminal activity. Have you run into any sort of problems?
Well, we have one new case. A student was killed by a light fixture in the library, and now we have evidence that it wasn't an accident at all.
Oh, really? Really? Well, I guess that's too bad, but I guess it's good that you have a lead.
You've got to be kidding me.
It is! It really is bad. Some might even say terrible.
I see.
All right. Now that we've covered the logistics of the assignments for your second term, I believe this meeting can be adjourned. Bounty, hold on for a moment.
You have a name, you know.
Yes, but I don't remember it. Now, we need to discuss the new terms of your contract. From now on, you will be working outside of Fatty.
As long as the prices are right.
No, don't worry, Bounty Hunter. You'll get your payment. We will talk later this week.
It's charity, by the way.
What? No, thank you. I've already eaten.
So, all in all, you are what's called a replicant and have a degenerative disease that could claim your life by the end of your next semester here.
What? Is this some kind of sick joke? What are you trying to do to me here? Make me lose my mind? This is ridiculous. How do you expect me to believe any of this? Ah!
telling you could possibly make some sense?
That's never happened before.
Trust me, Samantha, it has. And if we're not careful, it's going to continue with devastating results.
I can't. I don't believe this.
I know it's difficult. But the real question is now, can you trust us?
I guess I have no other choice.
Danny, wait.
What is it?
Aren't you gonna ask if your brother can take my shadow powers away?
Oh. I don't think I can do it. Let's wait until tomorrow. Maybe I'll be braver then.
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt, but I couldn't help but hear your predicament.
What do you mean? I hear no predicament.
Cut back, Daniel. You need to stand up to your brother. He hasn't been treating you very nicely.
She's right, Daniel. And she's a booty hunter. You should listen to a booty hunter. They're wise beyond their years.
I don't know. He's my big brother. He's my kuya. He's always looked after me.
Now think about it for just a moment here. When's the last time he's encouraged you, complimented you on the job well done? When's the last time he's even owned you?
What's the lead?
Well, a shoe print, or part of one, actually, on the bookcase near the light.
Part of one?
Yeah, it was almost destroyed by Ramona, who just so happened to climb over the same area during his investigation. What's worse is that he practically gave Ryan a concussion as well.
Oh. How's she doing?
She's at the hospital, but I sent Christina over, so I assume that she should be fine.
Well, that's good.
Amelia's analyzing the shoe print and comparing it with our database. Honestly, I would have never known that we collected that kind of data.
Well, I mean, that's not our most extensive database, but unfortunately, as you know from our past, there are a lot of things that you don't know about.
Yeah, like my entire life story.
Well, seems to me that the ISC is good at hiding things from all of us.
Oh. Hello, Miguel. I didn't see you there. I trust things are going well with your new position as head of security.
Oh yeah, everything's going just fine.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. It's nice to know that things are going smoothly since I've been gone.
One more thing, Gloria.
Yes, what is it, May?
Ben reportedly found Gypsy in a state of total amnesia. She can't remember anything from before last semester. Do you know anything about that?
Gypsy? Let me think. Oh, wait, yeah, I do remember an incident from last semester. She confronted Cherie in the once, and then Amanda came in, used her memory manipulation, and then Gypsy vanished.
So, that's in the files?
Oh, no, it's not in the files. We're in the midst of transitioning, and I totally forgot to record it.
Well, that's a pretty big development, wouldn't you say?
I know, I'm really sorry once again. I was just overwhelmed with everything going on, and also completely caught off guard when I found out Cherie had special abilities, and...
It's okay, Gloria. At least now we know what's going on.
Now, once you start remembering things, it may be more difficult to control your instincts, your emotions. Now, what do you think about harming people?
I think it's wrong. And I shouldn't do it?
Sounds like there's a but in there.
I don't know what you want from me.
The truth is, like I said, you've been through a lot of trauma in your life. And this trauma hasn't exactly helped who you've become, or who you might become when this is all said and done.
You're saying I'm a potential danger to people?
In a word, yes. But I promised my supervisor I wouldn't let that happen.
So, what do I do?
First and foremost, you listen to what I say. You do not harm the innocent. And you do not kill.
Sounds easy enough.
Good. That's the first step. But the first step is always the longest.
Anyway, in a nutshell, that's what Ben is trying to work on with Gypsy. A haven't received all the details yet, but honestly, I'm not sure if this is the right way to go.
Well, May, I know I haven't been the model of all institutional directors, but I realize that my past mistakes largely revolved around keeping secrets. I wish the best for you as new ISC director, but above all, I hope you don't make the same mistakes that I did. So, maybe this is the right way to go.
Alright, if you insist. Trusting two people who tried to keep secrets from me? Ironic, really.
Well, May, once again, it was nice talking to you, but I really have to go. I really wish you good luck with everything.
Oh no. It's exactly what I feared. Francisco thinks you're unhuggable. I can't believe it. Your own brother thinks you're unhuggable.
Unhuggable! Me! Unhuggable. How could he think that after all these years? How could he after all these years?
I think you should go in there and demand what's rightfully yours. Sharina's light powers?
You're right! I've got to try. Even if I do stand up to him, a brother's love has got to last, right? I'll do it! Kuya!
Daniel, can't you tell I'm doing my post-meeting meditation?
I want a hug.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Aw, come on! Why won't you hug me? Is it true? Do you really think I'm unhuggable?
What are you babbling on about?
Okay, I can accept me being unhuggable. But you can't let Sharina suffer anymore. She doesn't want those shadow powers, and you have to take them away.
Daniel, you are testing my patience. I will not stand for such insubordination.
All right. I'm going to do this, Kuya. Don't be afraid. If you aren't going to take the shadow powers away, I'm going to hug you.
What? Stop this foolishness this instant.
I'm going to do it, Kuya. It's one or the other. I need to do this, Kuya. I need this.
What? No! Back, Daniel! Back, I say! Back, I say!
It has to be done, Kuya. It has to be done. Just embrace it. Embrace me. All I wanted was a hug, Kuya. Just one hug. Sharina wants her light powers back. Can't you just let go of your selfish ego for just 1 second and do something nice for a change?
So, what do you do something nice? Daniel?
Yes. Sharina! Sharina, don't go anywhere! I'm sorry! Stop her!
even with these pictures.
No, it's okay. There really isn't any cure-all for what you've been going through.
I wish.
Tell you what, we'll pick up next meeting. You've earned a little rest.
What's this? Brian Cooper?
What? Let me see that.
It's underlined.
Oh, right. Emil must have accidentally slipped these in our files. It's a murder victim who we're investigating right now. He was killed by a falling light fixture in the library.
What? That's terrible.
Why do you think so? So it stays that way.
So did we get any updates about this assailant from Ben?
Thankfully, yes. She's in our files. Shannon Sokolsko. She can generate concussion beams. Meaning she can discharge powerful linear beams from her eyes or hands. Think Cyclops.
Cyclops?
Luckily, these beams aren't lethal, but they're lightning quick and some can be near invisible.
The perfect suspect for the perfect crime. At least the one we're investigating.
She doesn't quite fit the profile, but we can always question her and rule her out.
May, look!
Looks like we found our culprit. Excuse me, please come with us.
Excuse me, but who are you people? I'm sorry, but I really don't have time for this. I was kind of in the middle of something.
What might that be? Assault?
What? What are you talking about?
We know exactly who you are and what you're doing.
Well, I guess there's no sense in hiding these then.
Oh no, she... May, aren't you gonna go run after her?
Yeah, but I'm gonna let her think that she has an advantage just for a few more seconds.
Seriously, who are you people?
We're special, just like you. But we're here to make sure that you don't do something that you might regret. Now come on, we've got some questions to ask.
Now, Miss Sokolsko, you might have heard about an incident occurring in the library not too long ago.
Of course I have. There was no incident, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, is that so? And how exactly might you know this?
I don't need to tell you anything.
Tell him.
Well, if you must know, Brian Cooper was my cousin, and I know exactly who killed him.
Excuse me? You know who killed Brian Cooper?
Of course. Now I'm positive. I should have seen it before, but I was too... careful.
Care to explain what you mean by that?
It's so simple. Once his brother dies, she moves to him. Now he's dead.
What are you talking about?
I can't believe I lost 2 cousins because of this.
Tell us what you mean.
My other cousin, Brian's younger brother. He died a couple years back. I always suspected his girlfriend. Now there's really no question about it.
So what you're saying is, this girlfriend of his killed both of them?
No doubt about it.
you know about this, girls. And keep in mind, we're handling the situation, not you. Miguel, cancel all appointments. We've got real business to take care of now.
Hey Emil, I got some updates for the case files that might pertain to you this week.
Yeah, sure, just put it on the table a minute.
So any news on this whole bookcase killer thing?
Yup, just sending case reports and forensics analysis to May right now.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Alright, well, don't be too eager to share the news. What's up?
Well, it just so happens that we found a match to the shoe print in our database. You're lucky.
Alright, who?
Edward Song.
That is impossible.
Not entirely. It's just a shoe print. Not exactly Edward Song's flesh.
So what are you saying? Someone wears the same shoe as Edward Song?
Not necessarily. Maybe you just want to be like him.
What? You're talking about an Edward Song copycat killer? How is a shoe print any evidence of that?
Well, if you think about it, the way this murder had transpired wasn't exactly covert.
Wait, what do you mean?
Both cases, the witnesses saying they thought there was a tremor the way the victim died.
The way the victim died?
The blow from the light fixture was conducted precisely so that one lung was crushed, the rest left intact. Trademark of an Edward Song murder. An invisible man trying to kill someone wouldn't exactly make so much noise.
Right. Because if you wanted to climb a bookcase, you'd want to do it stealthily.
Exactly.
So this person might have wanted our attention, wanted us to see that something was out of the ordinary.
He seems to have studied Edward Song's methods extensively.
But hold on. How are we not ruling this out as pure happenstance?
One key piece of evidence that Ramona got from Jermaine last night. I found it on top of the bookshelf. Go get it.
My condolences to Stephen and Enrique. You gotta be kidding me. No fingerprints, no samples for DNA?
None. Completely clean. Creepy, I know.
You've still gotta be kidding me.
Tell me about it.
You know, it's funny, really. Ever since we restructured Fatty and instituted this investigation unit, I've been feeling a lot more like those crime shows, you know? CSI, NCIS. Even Dexter?
Dexter? You mean that show where the guy kills all the serial killers?
Yeah. Some aspects, I guess.
Yeah, but not that dark. Alright, case report sent.
Right. I guess we're a mix of it and one of those old Hanna-Barbera crime-solving mystery cartoons.
Oh, you mean like Scooby-Doo mysteries?
No. Scooby-Doo is too popular. You know, we're like the lesser knowns of Hanna-Barbara. You know, what is one of those other cartoons are called the same storyline, format, and generally emulates a lot of components of Scooby-Doo?
Oh, you mean like Jabberjaw?
Yeah. We're like that.
So you're saying we're like the Jabberjaw of the Hanna-Barbera crime-fighting cartoons? I see.
I guess. That's the one with the shark, right?
Yeah, he gets no respect because he's a shark and he talks like Curly from the Three Stooges. Hence his catchphrase, no respect. You know, barred from Rodney Dangerfield, of course. But somehow he always gets the job done. Ben?
Oh boy.
What's the future say?
Someone is getting whacked in about 30 seconds.
You're kidding me.
I wish I were.
Well, I guess we know what we're doing tomorrow.
Me and my friends get no respect. What does Scooby do that we neglect? We be putting all our foes in check, but me and my friends get no respect. So what? Who cares? We're doing it how we like. I'm singing it through my mic, a special underwater mic. Who's gonna save the world? Who's gonna save the days? From Mayhem, Crafters, Steel, and Eerie Eels with Evil Ray. Who's gonna talk like girlies and Curly isn't here? Who's gonna chase down villains and then turn around and run in fear? You know who I'm talking about. He's fat and short, no brains, and I do not need Captain Dick. And I'm Jabberjaw. Making waves and to impress the ladies, but in subtle ways. Get lost between the sediment and water maze.
I will never date you cause you smell like bait.
So what? Who cares? When a super villain plots, then an army have lost their thoughts to tie you up in sailor's knots.
Who's gonna save the world? Who's gonna save the days? From Mayhem, Crafters, Steel, and Eerie Eels with Evil Ray.
Who's gonna talk like girlies and Curly isn't here? Who's gonna chase down villains and then turn around and run in fear? Who's gonna stand for justice when bad guys break the law? You know who I'm talking about. We're Clam and Jelly and Bubbles and Fist. But if you're catching a whiff of